Hello there, and welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Professor Jacob, and thank you so much for attending this lecture on Pokemon biology. Joining me here in the classroom today is, well, wait.
What?
I thought something was missing. Mr. Curtis
Hello?
isn't here.
I'm right here. What do you need, Professor?
Not you. No, you're Corbin. You can't fool me again.
That's me!
Jeez, it was last week it was you, Corbin, that was late, and now, it is still raining, and it's still... it's not like, listen, I'm not complaining about the rain.
Sounds like you're complaining a little bit. Sounds like you're upset about it.
It's with the AC out in here, it's really hot, but,
I know it is hot. My gosh.
But the rain keeps the temperature down. Okay, well, whatever. Listen, this is the first time that he's ever been late. I'm sure I'll let it slide this time. We'll keep going, though, and maybe he'll show up. Normally I would introduce my teaching assistant, Mr. Curtis, but he's not here right now, and that's fine. But also joining me, only joining me in the classroom today is our young trainer in training, Corbin.
I'm young, and I'm fun, and I am number one. What's going on, guys? Pokemon trainer in training, Corbin here. Glad to be here. Excited to learn, because the sooner I can learn, the sooner I can GTFO this classroom.
Whoa, hey,
and,
whoa.
Move on my way and become a Pokemon trainer. What happened?
So watch the implied language there, Corbin. Come on.
Oh, sorry. I can BRB and become a Pokemon trainer and get the heck out of here.
Corbin, can I ask you something?
Yes.
How are you beating the heat this summer? How are you staying cool?
I have been going to Wade's Wade Pool a little bit. That's been fun.
Wade's Wave Pool?
I've been going to Wade's Wade Pool a little bit. That one's pretty dope.
Oh, wait, hold on.
I'm coming, Professor.
Professor.
What's up?
God,
you're making a mess. Dude.
I'm here. I'm so sorry.
Finally,
so sorry.
You're here, Mr. Curtis. Mr. Curtis, what's on your foot?
What the heck
is this?
Oh my God. What is that? What is that?
What are you talking about? It's just my foot. I'm just gonna...
No,
let me
giant,
just get it.
What do you have a giant thing? Mr. Curtis.
It's just a little, it's a little clumpier than normal, okay? I just got stuck in the mud, and
Hold on,
I've been having to haul this, big foot.
Let me put my
all the way down
squinters
the
on
hallway.
here. Hold on. That's it. Mr. Curtis, that is a full entire Quagsire that you have on your foot.
How did you not notice that was a Quagsire?
How did you not notice
What do you mean? This right here?
That's a Quagsire, yep.
Yes, the one that you're holding up.
Oh no. How did I get that on there?
I don't know.
How did you not notice that it was there? How did it stick there?
It took me so much longer to get to class today. I thought I was just weighed down by mud. This really put a
wait. We're only a couple minutes in, but you already got a good T-shirt. Weighed down by mud with a Quagsire on it. Thank you.
Well, I was just gonna say the opposite.
Wait. Is it weighed down by mud or way down by mud? And it's just like a Quagsire like chilling by some mud.
No, it's weighed down by mud.
Oh, okay.
WEIGH. Weighed down by mud.
But like we could do like an alternate shirt that says like way down by mud.
Yeah, that could be an autumn.
Are you looking for me?
Quagsire in the corner?
No, we're doing
you're
T-shirt ideas, Mr. Curtis. Don't interrupt us. But like,
no, I'm just putting the Quagsire in the corner.
Mine could say like up at the top where it's like the smaller text is like, oh, where am I? And then it says way down by mud.
Way down by mud.
Yeah, and it's like the Quagsire's wearing sunglasses.
I think you should put a cowboy hat on it, Professor. Can you put a cowboy hat?
A what?
What? A what?
A cowboy?
Okay, I'm sorry. Let me get back over here. A cowboy hat on there, like
you put a cowboy hat on it?
Way down by the mud, put a cowboy hat on the Quagsire on the shirt in the mud.
No, first of all, it's Quagsire. Second of all,
Quagsire, yes.
I was going with more of like a sunglasses, chill, cool guy kind of vibe. Not what did you call it? A cowboy? What's a cowboy?
A cowboy?
Yeah.
Well, it's like a mill tank wrangler.
Oh, okay. Well, why wouldn't you call it a mill tank boy?
A Tauros connoisseur, as you will. So
right.
What did you do with the Quagsire? Where is it?
I put it over there in the corner. You didn't see me go.
He's in the corner and he's wearing whatever a cowboy hat is.
In our spherical room, it's in the corner.
It's in the corner. Great.
Spherical,
cool.
huh?
Yeah, that's
There's a lot
actually
of spears sticking out of the wall.
Guys, we for students at home who can't see the classroom, we got tired of forgetting that there weren't any corners, so we made like a circle and one of the portions of the sphere and just labeled it corner. So now that is the corner.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah, and it's not like directly opposite the whiteboard. It's just like kind of off to the side one bit, just to kind of mess with anyone who walks in the door.
Right,
So
but
now
it is next to the blackboard.
Yeah, that we have in here, definitely. The Quagsire is in the corner right now. Now
Nobody puts Quagsire in a corner.
Mr. Curtis just did.
Mr.
That's
Curtis,
what you're gonna do about it.
Why didn't
That's
you get a
right.
good look at him?
Well, okay, don't worry. Don't. He's right in front of you, Corbin. He's like, the corner is right next to your desk.
Oh, that corner. Oh, hey, buddy, what's up?
That's the only corner. All right, so this is serendipitous because, in a weird turn of events, we're learning about Quagsire today. So remember that for a couple minutes later.
That's crazy.
When I asked you what Pokemon we're learning about today, because that's the answer.
Okay,
Quagsire.
gotcha.
So we'll talk about that in a second, but I do have some Gengar mails. Well, I have a Gengar mail here that I would like to read.
A single one.
Yes.
I'll allow it.
This one comes to us from Sabrina Snail. Now, I believe we've gotten a Gengar mail from Sabrina Snail before.
We
Wow, that
have.
rhymes. That
Woohoo!
rhymes. So yes, wonderful artwork in that first Gengar mail, and I believe this one will be more of the same. So gonna go ahead and read it.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to. I'll go ahead and start clearing some space up on the wall over here.
Okay,
Just
great,
Don't
thank
mind
you.
me.
Can you do it a little bit quieter, Mr. Curtis? It's kind of loud.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah,
I need to.
yeah.
They need to
If you
be able
can.
to hear me. Just a little bit quieter. It's still very loud.
I'll just tone it down just a
Thank
little bit.
you,
I'm so
thank
sorry,
you.
Professor.
All right, so this Gengar mail is titled "Fascinating Discoveries on Pokemon Trait Transfer." So you might want to listen to this, actually, Mr. Curtis. That I think about it.
Okay, I'm coming. I'll come watch.
Okay, well, you just listen, I guess. Anyways, Sabrina says, "Hello, dear class, Professor Jacob, Mr. Curtis, and Corbin.
Woo!
I am writing in to share some recent advancements made in my research on genome sequencing that may have relevant applications for certain people present." Corbin? Is it for
What's up?
Corbin? Is it
For me?
Is that the person? We'll figure it out. Well, my focus is mostly dedicated to material properties. One way of probing biomaterials is through study of the creatures that produce them themselves. My findings extrapolate on the theoretical biology models previously published by Pokemon fusion researchers roughly a decade ago. Haven't heard of them,
I did. It was on the news.
but I've been too busy reading every single Pokedex entry.
That's true.
Here, traits from the Cantonian Pokemon, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Beedrill, Metapod, Paris, and Hitmonchan have been incorporated into the Spinarak genome. Pause for effect. Pause for effect.
I'm sorry. You said Spinarak. Ooh.
I think I did. I didn't say it like that, though.
Spinarak.
Okay.
No. Okay, you can stop at any point, actually.
Yeah, please.
Many of the modifications have secondary functions on silk production and deployment. Two notable examples include the Bulbasaur cross with a rear bulb acting as a silk reserve, while the interlocking folds of the leaf-like enclosure act as guides for internal assembly of silk strands into metastructures prior to deployment. Corbin, you following this?
Yeah, I'm reading.
Yeah, you just
okay,
your
I
eyes
see, I
kind
see.
of rolled back into your head there for a
No,
second.
I'm writing that down. Okay, silk bands
Nope, strands.
So that's-
to
strands.
a Keta destructural higher to the embodiment. And what was the next part?
Yeah, you pretty much got it. As well as the Beedrill cross with an additional stinger at the back of the abdomen, not only serving as a painful form of attack, note to self, restock first aid kit on next supply run, but also act as sort of a spindle to guide extruded silk strands into more robust cables. I plan to continue investigating these fascinating discoveries, and may this work of mine prove to be an aid in your long-term Spinarak project, Mr. Curtis. Sincerely,
Wow.
Sabrina Snail. All right. So,
Okay.
Mr. Curtis, is this how does this fit into your work on crafting the most perfect Spinarak, do you think?
You know, this is all very good. Okay.
Great.
I like
All right.
I like
Good
what
work,
they're doing
Sabrina.
here.
All right, on to the next one.
The pre-construction of the meta structures is big, because that's really a big problem of anytime you're building any compound structure with Spinaraks in the wild. Like an integrated web network, or constructions of like habitats or something like that. that's always one step that has to be done, after the silk is extruded, and is very time sensitive while the silk is still, malleable to be manipulated. And if that can be done ahead of time while inside the bulb, that's just cutting down on excess waste and time. So I like a lot of what that's going on there. But if I'm being a little honest, here,
Uh-oh.
it's
the gloves are coming off. He's taking off the gloves.
It's a little sciencey, okay?
Well, it is science.
And spinnerack breeding is more art, okay? You have to feel it in your heart and let the magic of the Night Mother flow through you as you genetically breed, so to speak. So.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Why do you think that these fusion researchers chose these Pokemon to start with?
What do you? I mean, just because Spinnerack is the most superior Pokemon?
No.
What are you talking about?
Well, obviously, I mean, we all know why they chose Spinnerack. Nobody's questioning that. But why did they choose to fuse them with Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Beedrill, Metapod, Paris, and Hitmonchan? Do you think that they chose those randomly? Yeah, I think they might have. I think this is where the art comes in.
Okay. Please elaborate, Professor. I'm interested to hear your take on it.
I thought I just gave my take.
Well, I mean, what's okay? All right. Well, I thought you were gonna say that there was some more, artistic intent behind there. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the coloration on the Squirtle one, or the different structure of the body for the Metapod.
The Metapod one does kind of look like they just glued some Spinnerack legs onto a Metapod, and I don't feel bad saying it.
I mean, I guess, I suppose.
So we should mention. I'm sorry. Did you want to go on more, Mr. Curtis?
No. It's fine.
Okay. Question. I do have a question. Is a metastructure like a structure that refers to itself?
No. It's more. Well, it's more of a structure that.
Is it like a structure that looks at the at the best possible strategies of any kind of structure and employs those?
It's like.
Is it so it follows the meta?
It's a structure that references and it builds into another one.
Okay.
Right. Like a compound structure.
I don't know what to do.
It's good to think about it.
Hold on. Corbin's dreaming again. You know what we do every time Corbin dreams.
I gotta tickle him over here under the nose.
Yeah, under the nose. That's his most ticklish spot.
Come on, little boy.
Tickle. Stop it. Let's curse. It's enough.
It's like you're familiar with what DNA looks like, right?
Of course.
Yeah. So dude,
I'm made of DNA.
Exactly, right? So the structure that maybe you see flat on a piece of paper, like the ladder looking structure, that's like a normal structure. But really when the DNA twists and winds around itself and then rolls up into different chromosomes, that's kind of the meta structure. That's the structure building into the structure.
So it's structure made of other structures.
Right.
A structure.
And so normally you would have to try to build that after it's left the Spinnerack, which makes it much more complicated because it means you gotta either make a silk that doesn't solidify completely right away so that you have time to manipulate it, but that leads to strength issues down the road, or you potentially try to strengthen the silk before it comes out, but then you run the risk of the interstrand bonding not holding.
No.
So
not the ISB.
Yeah, the ISB is weak. The ISB coefficient is weak.
No,
so,
I hate it when that happens.
See the
hold on,
my gosh.
Corbin's out again. Get him.
This is okay.
Grab him by the nose. Corbin.
Stop.
All right, Corbin,
What?
here, take these.
What is this? Oh.
So Sabrina also included some drawings in their Gengar mail.
Oh, pretty colors, nice shapes.
Included, yeah, there you go. That'll keep him interested.
Pretty.
They also included some descriptions.
Listen, I don't like Spinneracks. I don't really like Spinneracks, to be honest with you. But these are in terms of artistic integrity and ability, Sabrina, You knocked it out of the park. This is
Did Sabrina draw these, or did Sabrina find these in previously published work by Pokemon Fusion researchers? I think.
I don't know. I was asleep. I just assumed she drew them.
You were awake when I was reading the Gengar mail.
Well, at that point, I was dozing off, eyes open. All right, but I'm happy to read a description of one.
Well, okay, yeah, so, yeah, you can read the description of one, but I don't think we have time to read the description of all of these. But don't worry, we will make sure to post these pictures as well as the descriptions on our various social medias. So,
yes,
I mean, as long as Portia's on top of it.
Portia's on top of it. Check it out, guys. All on the Twitters and the Instagrams and everything else. So, all right, let's read about the Spinarak crossed with a Bulbasaur. Ugh.
Sure.
That sounds not terribly
It's
awful.
a little cute.
It's a little cute because the Bulbasaur, not the Spinarak. Traits transferred over include red tinted eyes and an external growth mimicking the folded up bulb of the breeding trait Pokemon. Here, however, the rear bulb has meshed with the Spinarak genome to act as a silk reserve rather than the analog purpose of flower development and generation of particulates for attack/defenses. Instead, the bulb allows for a larger reserve of silk to be produced, the interlocking folds of the leaf-like enclosure acting as guides for internal assembly of silk strands into metastructures ready to be deployed. Spinarak from this line express a notable correlation between activity levels and intensity of available sunlight. This energy and sunlight sensitivity seems to have a range in how it is expressed, as some individuals only seem affected by the day and night cycle, while others are more attuned to cloud coverage, precipitation, etc.
Wow, very good. Very interesting read. And all of these are just as interesting, I would say. So definitely look out for those. And thank you so much, Sabrina, for this wonderful artwork. You will, of course, be getting plenty of extra credit for this. I've already marked it in the book. I mean, I couldn't imagine Mr. Curtis wouldn't give you a gold star.
2 gold stars. 2 gold stars for you.
The rare double gold star. Wow.
Do I hear 3? 3 gold stars for Sabrina.
No.
Okay,
That's too much. That's too much.
Okay.
Don't push it.
All right. Well,
but yes, thank you for furthering the art of Spinarak superiority and beauty. I did solve the Silk Reserve problem a different way, but I like your ingenuity. And using the bulb as a way to create the metastructures, very ingenious. Thank you very much.
He said ingenious that second time, I'm pretty sure.
Silly.
All right. Well, thank you again, Sabrina. If any of the other students out there would like to submit some of their work to us, you can do so by sending it to wwopokemon@gmail.com. That is our Gengar mail. That's the best way to do it. I'll also say it at the end of the lesson, so if you forget it now, well, just listen for it then. All right, but speaking of the lesson, that's why we're here, so let's get into it. Does anybody know, now remember what I talked about before I read this Gengar mail?
I remember.
Okay. So does anybody know what Pokemon we're learning about this week?
Quagsire.
That guy in the corner.
Yeah, I mean, Mr. Curtis, what did you say?
Quagsire.
No, not quite. Corbin.
No?
Corbin, you pointed to the thing we're learning about. You want to give it a name.
Well, I think, because I pointed, I know which one it is, so that proves I was listening to you.
Well, I guess so, but just you know what? Fair enough. But can you just give it a just?
But I think you know. I think at this point I've proved that I know it, so I think you should just move.
Well, you don't know the name.
But
clearly.
see, it's so brown. It's like it looks like a Quagsire.
But if you said the name, I would know it. So if you were like, hey, if you were out in the field and you're like, hey, where's that Pokemon? I would know it immediately. You know, I would know which one it is.
I don't think that's true. Mr. Curtis, it is not a Quagsire.
Is it Quaddleire? Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Oh!
If you
oh man, I was torn between either that or Quagsire, and I was leaning towards Quagsire because I knew Quagsire was not right.
Well, I was gonna say it is like Quagsire if you happen to say this Pokemon's actual name right before you started falling down some stairs.
Oh, okay. So it's not Quaddleire?
No, it is Quagsire.
Oh.
It's not a Quagsire, Mr. Curtis. But that's fine.
But it's so brown, it looks like one.
No, it's blue. It's fully blue.
It's blue.
Hold on. We may need to splash it with some water. Hold on. Corbin, let me borrow your water bottle real quick. Come over here.
Oh, I don't want you to...
see, he looks so happy. I got some water on him, though.
Oh, well, Quinlan likes
nice.
it. Don't you, Quinlan?
Oh,
Yeah.
Quinlan.
Quinlan the Quagsire?
Quinlan the Quagsire. Yeah, it just fit.
Okay.
Came to me in a fever dream.
All right. Well, Corbin, if you could describe Quinlan for our virtual students, that would be wonderful.
Well, now that I got a better look at him, big, yellow, blue.
Wait, yellow.
Wait,
Yellow.
Big, blue.
Speak on this.
Long. I don't know what I said there. Sorry. Completely blue, tiny little beady little black eyes, and tiny. It doesn't really have a nose, and more has like nostrils.
Yeah, and normally when you see like pure black eyes, they're kind of terrifying.
But this is kind of cute.
Yeah, Quagsire makes it work.
Quagsire, you're doing good, Quinlan. So yeah, big old mouth. Let me see that. There you go.
There it is.
It has kind of like these. It is bipedal, so it's on its 2 legs, but it has like these arms. But they're like arms, but also they look like flippers, and they have 3 little fingers on them, and then it has 3 little toes on its feet, and then it does have a nice, cute little tail that has like a darker blue section on it. But most of it's baby blue,
hot dog-esque. That tail.
It is kind of Glizzy-esque.
Yeah,
it's giving Glizzy.
It's like a chunky hot dog.
Great t-shirt for Quagsire giving Glizzy. Put it in the books.
And the Quagsire is like handing you a hot dog.
It's giving Glizzy. This thing right here, it's giving it to me. You're seeing it, right?
In case this is the first lesson that some virtual students have decided to listen to. First of all, great choice. Second of all, a Glizzy is a hot dog. I feel as though we should mention.
I feel like any distinguished person knows this.
I know, but a requirement for this class is not distinguished, so.
That's right.
We gotta
Mr. Curtis is here.
Yes,
he's our
non-distinguished representation in the classroom.
That's right.
Okay, well, I think that was,
I'm very distinguished, but okay.
Yeah, he has a lot of distinguishing characteristics. That's true.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay, so I think we've described Quinlan here enough. Quinlan the Quagsire. I'm gonna start reading some Pokédex entries, which is it's a new fun thing I'm trying.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and start off in the Johto region. By the way, a lot of these Pokédex entries, unfortunately, do kind of say something very similar. So,
okay.
Just be prepared for that.
You got it.
This carefree Pokemon has an easygoing nature. While swimming, it always bumps into boat holes. Always.
Ooh.
Always.
Always.
It's like it's magnetically drawn to them.
So it can't really see very well.
In fact, it can't get out of the water until it does bump into it.
Dude, don't talk to me till I've bumped into my boat hole. All right.
It's like every time I go swimming, I have to bump a boat, otherwise I can't finish my swim.
Like I can't
bump a boat.
I can't function without my boat hull bump.
My boat hull bump. I gotta get up, and I got my boat hull bump before I went to work.
Oh dang! I didn't have enough time to get my boat hole bump before I went to work today. I'm gonna have such a headache.
Man, what's got you down? You need a bump or something?
Do I ever?
Let's get a bump together.
Man, I'm glad you guys thought that was funny because
no one else
gonna be in most of these entries. I don't think it's that it has bad eyesight. I just think it's just that it doesn't care. Because of its carefree nature.
Gives no poops.
Because this next entry says, due to its relaxed and carefree attitude, it often bumps its head on boulders and boat holes as it swims. Yeah. So it's
boulders. So boats. Okay. So boats, like sometimes there's a boat there and sometimes there's not a boat there.
True.
They're transient by nature, right? But a boulder's
by
a
nature?
boulder,
a boat
right?
nature? I don't know.
A boat, yeah. Boats move. They're not there by design.
Is that like
always,
a modest
right?
nature or a calm nature?
No, that's a boat nature.
Boat nature. Okay, great, cool.
Also, by the way, since we
no, Mr. Curse was onto something. He was in the middle of a thought.
Okay.
We cannot miss this opportunity because it will fly away in the breeze.
Well, hurry!
I've already forgotten what I was going to say.
Something about boulders not being transient, Mr. Curtis?
Oh, yeah. Boulders, they don't move a lot, right? Like a boulder's always there.
Unless it's a
right?
golem.
So I can forgive a Quagsire maybe like, it's floating around, it's dozed off, it's like, oh, I'm in the lake alone, and then all of a sudden, whoa, there's a boat here, right? And then I bumped into it, right? But that boulder was there. That boulder was there when you got in the water, it was there yesterday, it was there the week before that. Like, you know where the boulder's at. So like, how you be bumping your head on that?
Because it's so relaxed and carefree. It doesn't care.
It's not paying attention.
guess-
It's too relaxed.
I guess
Now, by the
so.
way, I just have to say, if Quinlan, the cowboy that he is, if he ever decides to do a country album, I know the title of it.
Yeah.
Boulders, and boat holes.
Can we get that one more
you
time?
want
Just
me to
nice
clean
and
one
clean?
more
You
time?
sure can. Mr. Curtis, your sloppy mouth is rubbing off on me. Boulders and boat holes. That should be your debut album, Quinlan.
And jeans and scarecrows.
Jeans and boots.
Jeans
And
and boots.
Jeans and
corn.
cigarettes.
Okay. And then
No, we don't like cigarettes here in the classroom. No smoking allowed.
Oh, sorry.
cigars only.
Yeah, Mr. Curtis can't catch the smoke. Oh! Yeah!
I'm a fight cigar.
Please stop shadowboxing in class, please.
Come
I'm
catch
gonna
the
bring
smoke.
it. I'm gonna bring it hot.
Come catch
No,
it!
they're both like circling each other like old timey boxers, and I can't. They're
Why I oughta?
yeah, oh, great. Now Corbin's
you do?
winding up his arm super fast. That doesn't make you punch harder.
Who's got
You
spinach?
can't
I need
touch
it.
this.
I need
You can't
spinach.
see this. You can't touch this.
Oh wait, now Mr. Curtis hit Corbin so hard his eyeballs popped out and then went back into his head.
Whoa!
Wow, that was
How'd you like
horrifying
that?
to see.
Oh,
How'd you like that?
I didn't. It was bad. All right, sit back down. Sit back down.
that was
Jeez.
too graphic for our listeners.
It ended with them being in a giant dust cloud with Pidgeys flying around.
Birds?
Yeah, I want it to be specific. I don't want to think, well, what is it, a Spearow or a Pidgey? It was Pidgeys flying around.
I think I need to go to the
Yeah.
nurse.
You're fine. No, your eyes are back in your head. You're fine.
Yeah,
Rosalind, you don't need to see Rosalind. It's
it doesn't
fine.
feel quite right. Oh.
Oh wait, no, hold on. Your left eyeball is in your right eye socket, and your right eyeball is in your left eye socket. Hey,
that's what-
Mr. Curtis, just whack him in the back of the head real quick.
No, wait,
Okay,
please
all right,
don't do
come
that.
over
Please
here.
don't do that. Please don't do that. No. Oh. What on earth?
There, better?
Yeah.
Ah,
okay.
see? Good.
Okay.
Plus,
All right.
beautiful.
Wow. It's like a
right.
chiropractic for my eyes.
Wow, that
Like
was
a new student.
like a brand new student.
I can see
Um,
clearly now. My eyes are straight.
Why do you sing like a small ghost child?
One can dream.
Okay, this next entry we're still in the Johto region, by the way.
Right.
It says, its body is always slimy, right, Mr. Curtis?
That's you. That's you,
Right.
buddy. You
It
can
is
identify.
pretty
I'm
solid.
You
sure.
can identify?
You slimy little horker.
I can confirm it's a slimy one.
It often bangs its head on the river bottom as it swims, but seems not to care. I mean, once again, river bottom, always there.
That's a title track on the album, Boulder and Boat Holes.
Can I just say, when you say boat hulls, can you really just emphasize the words that you're saying?
Oh,
Just a
Boulders
clear
and boat
diction.
oh,
Just a clear diction
Oh.
when you say boat hulls. Don't rush through that.
Why, Professor?
Just trust me on this one. Just trust me. Just trust your professor, please.
All right. I mean, you are my temporary guardian.
I trust you. I trust you implicitly, Professor.
Great. All right, that does it for the Johto region Pokedex entries. Let's move on to the Hoenn region. Quagsire hunts for food by leaving its mouth wide open in water and waiting for its prey to blunder in unaware.
I've seen Mr.
Because-
Curtis do that.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah,
not a great way of... Go on.
I have been known to snack on the spare beauty fly that flies into my mouth.
Dude,
I mean,
who doesn't?
I don't.
Listen,
That's
if-
weird.
I mean, I go for a flabebe, but
Don't say you eat them out of the sky. That's so weird.
if they happen to fly into my mouth, you know I'm crunching and munching.
Oh.
That's how it is. Thank you,
T-shirt.
Professor.
That is
See, the
how it
professor
whiz.
understands.
That is how it whiz.
The professor understands. Thank you, Professor.
Everybody understands except for Corbin.
I don't get it.
Evidently.
Poll in the in the
What's
lesson
your
for today.
What's your favorite munching and crunching?
You
type.
munching and crunching on Flabebe, or you munching and crunching on Beautifly? Wait, Beautifly? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
What about what's the Beautifly is kind of big, isn't it?
He's got a big mouth.
It fits in here. See?
Oh my
not the
god!
tongue. Oh, that tongue again. Oh God.
It's No, it's a good professor.
Oh, did you say beautifly or did you say cutie fly?
Oh well, cutie flies too. Cutie flies are
cutie
better.
flies. Yeah, they're like flavor blasted.
Oh, that sounds good, but I would never.
Little
do it.
dusty.
Little
And
dusty. Get it out. You got it.
Come on, big words.
Take your time. Take your
Got it.
time.
I'm here for you if you need me.
Hold on.
A couple
I'm
more
having a moment.
and I'm sure you'll figure
A
it
ladian. A ladian.
out.
Yes.
Oh, no, they're too
good
crunchy.
ladian.
They're that's too much crunching for my munching.
Oh, you think
They
so?
are pretty. They have a lot of look. They move around very fast, but as we learned, they got a lot of powder. Okay, and so when you get a little bit of that powder on your tongue, it's like pop rocks. It's like
Yeah, but they like specifically smell? Like they intentionally smell. I don't know if they smell bad specifically, but
it just adds smells connected to taste. It just adds more flavor.
okay. Well, anyways, look for that disturbing poll on the spot of Flygon for all you listeners.
Which little
that are listening
Pokemon would you like to eat?
I guess, yeah, it's probably the title. Anyways, I was in the middle of reading this Pokedex entry from the Hoenn region. Quagsire hunts its food by leaving its mouth. Sorry. Quagsire hunts for food by leaving its mouth wide open in water and waiting for its prey to blunder in unaware. Because the Pokemon does not move, it does not get very hungry. So it's just chilling there with its mouth wide open, and it's waiting for... Well, hold on. Don't sing. It's waiting for other completely unaware prey to just
Welcome to the
swim it. Huh?
Swim
No.
right in.
No,
No.
go ahead. What'd you say?
It's waiting for its prey to blunder in to this place. And by this place, I mean its mouth.
Right.
I mean, but that means, like, again... Corbin, you keep mumbling something under your breath.
No, the professor. Sorry. Just taking notes. What were you saying? Sorry.
All I'm trying to say is, like, what prey do you think is as unaware as Quagsire that's just going to go ahead and swim just unknowingly into
Would
its
it be
mouth?
morbid to say a Psyduck? Do you think that's too big?
Oh no, Psyduck
think-
is too big for that.
You think a Quagsire is eating a Psyduck?
No, but you know what I think it is eating, though? And this is kind of heartbreaking. I could see it eating a Mudkip.
Aw.
Oh.
I think Mudkip could be fair game for a Quagsire.
I was
Honestly.
thinking maybe like a Lotad.
A Lotad would be good, yeah.
Yeah, like a Lotad,
that.
maybe.
Maybe
So
a
I'm thinking-
horsey.
Maybe.
Maybe.
a horsey.
Maybe. Or a Sunskirt.
Okay, I was about to say. Do you mean a Surskit?
Surskit, yeah, it's another Quaddledire thing.
Yeah, your fault. You fell down some stairs as you were saying.
Maybe like a spare wishy-washy.
A spare? What's a
Oh
spare?
yeah, just one wishy-washy. It's because wishy-washies normally travel in packs. You probably don't know that.
They're in a
Corbin,
big
'cause-
they're in a big
I don't know
school
that.
normally.
I've heard they're fence sitters with a lot of stuff, though.
like a single lone
Oh,
wishy-washy.
okay.
What, you got it, Professor?
Yeah, I got there. Don't.
Everybody else get the joke?
It's okay. Don't explain it.
Leave a comment if
alright.
you got it.
That does it for where are they gonna leave a comment?
Oh yeah, Spotify has now changed it. There's no longer Q&As. It's now just comments, so you can just leave a comment.
Boo!
Yeah,
Boo!
boo.
Spotify on. Boo!
Boo! They changed it. Sorry.
Okay.
Why you
So,
do
anyways,
us like that, Spotify on?
what?
I said, why you do us like that, Spotify on?
Great. Anyways, that's gonna do it for the Hoenn entries. It's gonna move on to the Sinnoh entries now. There's a couple here, so get ready.
just a couple.
It has a sluggish nature. It lies at the river's bottom, waiting for prey to stray into its mouth. Yeah. Now this one's a bit mean. A dim-witted Pokemon.
Roasted.
It doesn't care if it bumps its head into boats or rocks while swimming.
Doesn't care. Not
Doesn't
bothered.
care.
Not pressed
Yeah,
about it.
doesn't care. But the first sentence would make it sound like it's too dumb to realize it's hitting its head on boats and
Yeah,
rocks.
I know. I think it knows.
This dumb idiot Pokemon keeps slamming its head into my boat, says the professor that's plagued by Quagsire as he's writing his Pokedex entries on his pontoon.
Yep.
It's like, jeez,
Another
I messed
one.
up.
Real first
Another
world
one
problems.
bumped. I'm gonna have to get those dents beaten out once I get back.
Look at it. It doesn't even care. It's just swimming on. So dumb.
Curse you, Quagsire.
Quagsire.
You want a quack shower? Is that what you said?
Crack cylinder. That's right.
No, you're not even trying. All right, the last entry in the Sinnoh region says, it has an easygoing nature. This is the same professor, but after they've had some time to cool down.
It's dim-witted. It sucks. It's awful.
It's
hey,
bumping
honey,
my head.
Cool down. All right.
It's in my
All right. It's
boat.
got an easygoing nature.
Okay, maybe I overreacted.
It just doesn't care. All right. It doesn't care if it bumps its head.
It has an easygoing nature. It doesn't care if it bumps its head on boats and boulders while swimming. All right. That
Boulders
does it
and
for the
boat
Sinnoh
holes.
region.
Boulders and boat holes.
Boat hull.
Boat hulls. Boat
That's what I
hulls.
said. Boulders and boat holes.
You've got to be on point with that name, Corbin.
I am.
Don't even.
Boat
don't
holes.
All right, you're banned.
They're hulls of boats.
You're banned from saying it. You're banned from saying it.
Dang
No
it.
more. No
That's
more.
the 5th word this week you've banned me from saying.
Well, technically, it's 2 words.
Oh, you're right.
All right, nothing new from the Unova region. Nothing new from the Kalos region. Alola didn't even see these, unfortunately.
God, that
I
sucks.
believe Galar just copies what we saw in the Sinnoh region. And then once again, we have more copies here in the Paldea region, unfortunately.
God.
Yeah, sadly.
Unoriginal.
Now, I do have a Pokedex entry from the Lentil region, thanks to Professor Mira.
Oh, okay.
It says, Quagsire doesn't like the sun. Thank you. Finally, something new. Something that isn't it bumps its head on boat hulls.
Yeah, exactly. Boat holes.
No.
Oh,
Now,
sorry.
what?
I'm sorry.
corner,
I'm sorry.
in the corner.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry.
In the corner with
Quinlan.
Quinlan.
That's
It's
right.
Okay,
Get in
all
the
right,
corner,
fine.
Quinlan.
All right. Oh, you're kind of muddy. Hey, what's up, buddy?
Okay. So, Quagsire doesn't like the sun, so it usually stays underwater during the day. It has a really easygoing nature, but it's also quite loyal and protective to timid Wooper. Aw. Listen, everybody has a little timid Wooper inside of them, and they all have that one friend that is
Mine's inside of Corbin.
What's up?
I have some unique Pokedex entries here that I would like to read.
Okay.
The first one comes to us from Ash's Pokedex. It says, Quagsire, the Water Fish Pokémon. Quagsire makes its home in clean freshwater lakes. The Quagsire is covered by a slippery layer of skin, making this Pokemon especially difficult to handle. Are you sure that's not mud? And maybe it's, are you sure it's mud? Maybe it's like its slippery layer of skin, Corbin.
I mean, now that I'm looking at it, I mean, I think you're right. Ooh, that is slippery. Ooh. Okay, I thought that was just really like kind of clearish mud. Sorry.
Hey, Portia, clip where Corbin made that "you" noise, and just replay it a couple of times.
You.
No, no, not you. That was Mr. Curtis.
There it is.
You.
No. Okay, Portia's gonna do it right now.
You.
Okay, that was Corbin. That was Corbin again. But you know what? Honestly, that achieved the same goal, I guess. Whatever.
Same thing. Who cares?
All right, this next entry comes to us from Dawn's Pokedex.
Oh my Dawn!
I'm gonna send you to the corner if you don't. If you
Don't
watch
do
it.
that.
The corner
I've heard
inside
rumors.
of
No,
the corner.
No.
We have to go deeper.
Oh, stop. No.
Okay, it says, Quagsire, the Water Fish Pokémon, and the evolved form of Wooper. Known as quite dim-witted, it doesn't care when it crashes its head against rocks or the bottoms of boats. Also known as boat hulls.
Boat holes.
Corbin,
Oh, I'm sorry.
watch it!
I'm sorry. I keep forgetting.
Okay, this next one comes to us from Ash's Pokedex again. Quagsire, the Water Fish Pokémon. Quagsire has an easygoing nature. Again, this is like the juxtaposition of dim-witted and easygoing.
I love it.
It kind of feels like how when someone from like Southern Unova says "bless your heart," like
That's
easygoing
right.
definitely is an insult.
Yeah.
Bless
Like
your heart, baby doll.
Oh, you're easygoing, aren't you?
You're easy.
Oh, look at. Oh, your son's licking the wall again. Isn't he easygoing?
You ain't bothered none.
Bless his heart.
Blam.
He's bumping into boat hulls again.
Your son's trying to brush a ghastly again.
He's so easygoing.
He's so dumb-witted.
Quagsire has an easygoing nature, and it doesn't care if it bumps its head on boats and boulders while swimming. Alright, one more unique entry here. It comes to us from Lico's Rotom phone. This is the first time we've heard from Lico.
Lico, what it is. What it
Lico.
Welcome, Lico.
Welcome, Lico.
Quagsire, the Water Fish Pokémon, a water and ground type. Quagsire has an easygoing nature. It doesn't care if it bumps its head on rocks or boats while swimming. Okay, thank you. You pretty much copied Ash's Pokédex.
Do not
That's
come
fine.
again, Lico. Thank you
Yeah,
very
we don't
much.
like you.
You added
Thanks,
nothing.
Lico.
I do not Lico you.
You have joined and you have left in an instant.
I dislico you.
Oh, I just Lico him too.
Oh.
Okay, so that does it. Okay, hold on.
All right, it's all done.
Calm down.
That was funny, Professor. That was
Thank
so
you.
funny.
Thank you. Alright, that does it for all of the Pokedex entries on Quagsire. So now I believe it is time for a pop quiz. No, wait, not a pop quiz. Hold on.
Put away my
wanna do
Rotom
a pop
laptop.
quiz.
Pull out
No.
my Rotom laptop. Put away
God.
my Pokédex.
No,
Woo! Get ready for the quiz.
It's okay. We're not doing a pop quiz. Sorry, I misspoke.
Oh,
Sorry, sloppy mouth is getting to
Professor.
me. It's time for the testing portion, and instead of doing, oh man, this is gonna be a roller coaster of a testing portion. We're actually doing a poem today.
Oh,
What?
yay! What a nice turn of events, Professor.
No, Professor.
So go ahead, take some time, let your creative juices just leak forth upon the page in the form of a poem, and just give me your best shot.
You got
Give me
it.
your best shot.
I'll hit you with my best shot. Fire
Fire.
away.
Okay, start writing. Start writing.
All right,
Stop
all right,
singing. Start writing.
All right, you got it. Hit me with your best shot. Fire away. What? Are you okay, Miss Curtis?
What, Mr. Curtis? What are you
Miss
doing,
Curtis,
buddy?
you okay? Are you all right?
No, I'm
You gonna
okay.
chill?
All right. I was coming out of the zone.
he was
Back
in the poem zone.
I was in the poem zone.
zone. Yeah, that's my
That's-
entire existence.
Wow,
It's not
Mr.
someplace
Curtis.
I like to be.
Wait, you finally achieved the poem. You entered the poem zone. This is the first
Oh,
time, Mr. Curtis. I am so excited to hear the poem that you have created today.
I hope you're ready, Professor, because
you won't even
it's a goodie.
amount to half of my skills.
In fact, I can't wait to hear your poem, which is why I think we should start with Corbin. I think Corbin.
That's
Okay.
right.
Go ahead.
Save the best
Right.
for
I
last. That's good.
I don't
That's
need
good.
a poem zone. My whole life is poems. I could do this in my sleep. So
I was really expecting that to rhyme.
Wow.
I could do it in my home, maybe. You
I
could
could.
say.
I could have.
my poem. I don't need the zone. My poem skills are honed.
Okay, all right. Sorry, I just like to keep you on your feet. Now listen up. This is a treat. All right, so this one is
Neat.
called Free of Care. So relaxed and free of care. Oh, Quagsire, can you take me there? Not a place, but an unburned mind, where I leave my fears behind. I'll swim beneath rippling seas, bumping boats and hulls between. Every feast we have as brothers, mouths open, waiting to swallow the others. As we rest on muddy ocean floors, relaxed and coated, slime galore, I know I won't want this to end. Two sluggish, carefree souls and friends. And that's it.
Nice. Now that last two, that was TWO and not TOO.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. Just making sure.
TWO, baby.
So two slime. What was it? Two slimy, gross, disgusting friends.
Two sluggish, carefree souls and friends. Wasn't quite as harsh. Okay.
Disgusting, gross friends.
Now I'm interested to see how Mr. Curtis's poem zone.
Okay,
was
well,
able to
before
paint.
that,
you.
very good job, Corbin. I like, you included pretty much everything that we learned about Quagsire. And
Wasn't
that
a lot.
And that it bumps its head on boat hulls.
That's it.
That it is slimy and it's lazy. So great job.
That's right.
All right,
Great job.
Corbin or Mr. Curtis.
Yes,
Mr.
Stevie.
Curtis.
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
here.
Sorry, Mr. Curtis. Let's hear
Yes.
this poem that you retrieved deep from the poem zone.
Oh god.
All right, let me go back. Let me go back in real quick.
And yeah, there he goes. Oh my God, he's levitating.
Whoa.
He
what are you?
floated out of his chair.
What? How are you able to do that?
He's don't touch him. He's in the poem zone.
If you please.
I didn't see you doing that when I was writing this the first time. What?
You were too focused.
Oh my god.
Professor, please. Let me just get a quick.
he teleported his thermos into his hands.
How are you?
Oh, Corbin, please.
All this theatrics is still gonna suck.
Probably. I can't wait.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, but if you could do it in your regular voice, that'd be great.
My true blue gumshoe of the heart. You float into...
Oh, he's coughing. He's just coughing. It's fine.
What's going on? That's not it.
It's fine. Just start over. Just start over.
Let's try again.
Sorry. Let me let me clear up my throat real quick. I'm sorry, I had a little cough.
Yeah, let's take another one.
Yeah, let's try to do one more. Let's probably do one more.
All right. My true blue gumshoe of the heart. You float into boats with no gloats. You may be slimy and brimy, but you're not whiny. Leaving your mouth agape for prey, but they can't escape. Carefree.
He's coughing again. It's okay. It's okay. Just keep going. Just keep going.
It's a lot out of him.
Carefree, you be debris floating for free on the deep sea of my heart.
Wow.
The end. The poem zone overtook me, Professor. I don't know what came out of me there.
Lucky
Corbin,
you. I wish I
Corbin,
also didn't know what came out of you.
Corbin, could you read it back for me? I'm sorry.
No.
It came
Corbin,
back.
you don't want to take a stab at it.
Not reading that, Professor. No,
Here,
it's awful.
I'll hand you my paper. Here,
I don't want to read.
Go ahead, Corbin. Go ahead,
wanna
Corbin.
read-
Here you go.
Yeah, go ahead and read it real quick.
Go ahead, Corbin.
Just go ahead and read it real quick, Corbin. If you could enter the poem zone real quick.
Okay, here we go.
No, he can't do it. He can't do it.
I can't do it. My true blue gumshoe of the heart. You float into boats with no gloats. You may be slimy and brimy by your... but you're... By
Yeah, that
your...
does say bye. I'm looking at it over your shoulder.
By
That
you're
says
sure...
bye.
By you're not whiny. You may be slimy and brimy, but you're not whiny.
No, bye. It's not bye.
You're not whiny. By you're not whiny. Leaving your mouth agape for prey, but they can't escape. Carefree, you be debris floating for free on the deep sea of my heart. Wow.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like where it should end. It feels like it should have ended before heart, or like there should have been like another line.
Something happened mid-zone there that just...
I can feel the energy waving off of you now, Corbin. Oh.
Uh-huh.
Those are some deep poem zone energy waves.
mean, it was surprisingly similar to your other poems, in which you never know which words are gonna rhyme and which words are not gonna rhyme.
It's a surprise every
You
time.
keep them guessing, Mr. Curtis, and I like that. Okay, well, great job, everybody. That's gonna do it for, of course, full marks for everybody. It doesn't matter.
Oh, woohoo!
Poem is just a participation thing, so great job. Before we close off on this lesson, well, I guess I should ask, does anybody know what Pokemon we're learning about next week? It doesn't have anything to do with Wooper or Quagsire.
Is it Claudsure?
I just said it didn't have anything to do with Wooper or Quagsire.
Yeah, did you not hear
I
him,
know, but
idiot? It was
that's the
Tyrantrum.
next. That's the next one. Is Claudshire though? It's not Wooper or Claudshire.
Okay, but you
Quagsire,
understand
it's
that
Claudshire.
Wooper does also evolve into Claudsire, right?
Okay, I see what you're saying. I see
Okay.
what you're saying.
I mean,
Is
at
it
least you
Decidueye,
didn't say
Professor?
just that
It's Tyrantrum.
No, okay, you got the two that you like to say out. Now, we have actually talked about the Pokemon that evolves into this Pokemon that we're learning about next week.
Okay, so Ivysaur. We're talking about Ivysaur.
I mean,
Is it Magmortar?
okay, no, I'll just say it. So we are learning about Espeon next week.
Oh, snap!
So
For real?
Espeon evolves from Eevee. We've talked about Eevee before, and we've talked about
Yes,
the three
yes.
evolutions that we know about in the Kanto region.
Okay.
But there are two more that we learned about from the Johto region. And
Oh,
one
no
of those
kidding.
is Espeon. The other is Umbreon. Now, I
Oh,
do have
yes.
with me here, if you remember last time, I did pass out some Eevees for us to train
Of course.
to
Right.
evolve into, I think...
Zinc! My boy!
Yeah, Corbin,
Yes.
you evolved a Jolteon, and I don't know which one of us did which, Mr. Curtis.
I did the Vaporeon because
Okay.
you have the Flareon.
Okay.
Remember?
Yes, of course I remember. Yeah, I was
Yes,
testing
yeah,
you to
yeah.
see if you remembered, but obviously,
Yeah.
yeah,
We remember everything we say.
especially something that happened like 2 years ago.
Right.
No, you don't remember Jinx?
No,
My
I do.
Vaporeon?
I remember the name Jinx. I definitely remember Zinc. I don't think our listeners will ever let me forget about Zinc.
Sloppy Jeans.
Well, that was the Eevee.
Oh, that was Eevee. I'm sorry. That was
Yeah,
Eevee.
Sloppy Jeans.
It was, Mr.
I think it was also Vespa.
Yeah, but it was Vespa then turned into
Sloppy Jeans.
Sloppy Jeans. But
Okay,
we were Jinx.
Man, I love going down memory lane, but we're talking about...
I do too.
We're talking about the future here. So in these two Pokeballs are two Eevees, and I'm going to go ahead and let them out right now.
Hello!
Come to me, Jinx 2.0. Come on!
Corbin, you go ahead and take one.
Okay, I'll take that little fella.
Oh, wow, he's nuzzling you. He likes you.
Yes. Oh, come here, Jinky 2.0.
Okay, Mr. Courage, you take the other one. Whoa.
Professor won't come to me. Professor,
Why
come on,
is it-
Jinky 2.0.
it's- Oh my god,
Yeah,
it is.
I wouldn't come to you either, buddy.
Wow, it is terrified of you, Mr. Curse. Okay, you know what?
But I can beat you, Jinky.
You know what? I'll go ahead. Wow, it is. Okay, it is begging to get back in the Pokeball. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'll take this. I'll take this one. I'll take this one. Don't worry.
God.
But I wanted to Jinx 2.0.
Didn't want you. Don't blame it.
Sorry,
Well.
Mr. Curtis. Maybe next time. There'll be more. I think the youths are calling them evolutions.
Yeah, I think all of us youngsters call it that for sure.
But what evolution can I do, Professor?
There'll be
You
more.
don't get one, loser. Haha.
There'll be more in the future. Don't worry.
I'll make the first bug type evolution. Just you wait.
Well, you already got the schematics there from Sabrina. Actually,
That's
no,
right.
don't use it. Don't use it. Never mind.
Yeah, don't steal.
Don't steal.
Okay, well that's okay. I'll let the power of the Night Mother flow through me.
Wait, what?
So it's the power of the Night Mother's gonna flow through me, and I'm gonna make a Spinarak Eevee hybrid. Just you wait.
I don't want to know about nothing flowing through you, Miss Curtis.
Just you wait.
Okay, so we'll go ahead. Corbin, if you could please attempt to evolve your Eevee into an Espeon.
Oh,
And
okay.
we will talk about that next week. All right.
Next week.
No,
Okay.
sorry. Oh, you're right. I forgot about the new scheduling that the
Principal.
Yeah, the headmistress. Sorry, the headmistress. Sorry, the heat's getting to me. I'm starting to lose it. So that the headmistress instituted. That's right. So don't forget, we will be skipping next week, and we will be instead following up on the following week. Thank you, Corbin, for reminding me.
Yes, of course. Why are we doing that again, Professor? I don't remember.
You don't remember? Do you realize how hot it is in here, Corbin?
I mean, I know, but you're right.
Okay, you're right.
It's
The virtual
hot.
students don't remember, or the virtual students might not remember. So let me just say, the AC is broken here at the GCLC BOT SDLC. So it's in order to reduce the stress on the students and maybe limit the amount of heat in the school at any given time. The headmistress has passed out a new schedule which has reduced the amount of classroom time for every class, at least until the repair team fixes the AC, but that's not going to be for a while. I can't remember the exact date. Do either of you happen to remember the exact date?
It is I think it's the last Wednesday in September.
That sounds right.
We're doing bi-weekly lessons until September 25th.
Okay, great. Thank you. I'm so glad you had the note from the headmistress on hand, Corbin.
I do. I have it right here in my backpack.
Okay, very good. All right.
She
so,
may be able to stop class, but she won't stop me.
Shut up.
I'll be in here every week, Professor. I'll be providing doodles for the class. Don't you worry.
Yes, that brings me into my next point. Don't feel too bad because there is plenty of other things for you guys to check out, especially on our Patreon.
Ooh.
Yeah, so Corbin, if you would like to talk about the Patreon, and then maybe segue very smoothly into the Mewtwo account.
Oh, guys, listen, we have so much good stuff on the Patreon. Let me tell you all about it. I know you're tired of us talking about it. I don't care. Here we go. So, if you subscribe on Patreon for even the lowest tier, you get full Discord access, you get to see Mr. Curtis's doodles, and you get to watch our Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke playthrough before anybody else.
Corbin, that's so much. That's the lowest tier must
That's the
be
lowest
at least
tier. That's just
$10.
No, it's $1. It's $1.
Only $1?
$1.
Wait,
yeah.
wait, hold on. Wait,
Chew on that, dude.
Corbin, come over here.
What?
Come
What?
over here.
What?
Are you insane? Only $1.
I didn't make the rules. This was something that the
that's way
headmistress
too low.
and the faculty figured out. It's too low. Well, we've got to make it affordable. Okay, these students are hard pressed for cash. I could speak from personal experience. We're giving you Discord access, Mr. Curtis's Doodles,
Woo,
and the
the
Emerald
best one.
Nuzlocke playthrough early before anybody else. But above that, the second tier, you get to listen to the monthly Q&A, and your name is entered into a raffle for deciding future Pokemon names, so we could have a Pokemon named after you. That'd be kind of fun. I know it would be, right? I would love a Pokemon named after me. Just saying. Maybe I'll name this Eevee after me. And then the highest tier, you get to send questions via Discord for our monthly Q&A. So not only do you get to listen to them, you get to submit us and ask any question
You get to take part. You get to be a part of it.
Be a part of the fun. And then the last thing is you get to listen to the monthly outtakes and deleted scenes supercut. So a whole compilation of stuff that did not make it into the juicy lessons. There's a lot there. It's basically like a podcast. I mean, this is a lesson series, but if you want something that's like a podcast, check those out. It's really fun. And then you just like to hear us mess up. Now, going back to the Nuzlocke playthrough, you may have remembered that I said you get the Nuzlocks early. Well, just recently, we started to create a YouTube channel where if you guys... Recently, we created a MewTube channel.
Yeah, that was
where
weird.
you
You
guys...
guys voice thing.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah.
So you guys can go subscribe there, obviously for free because it's MewTube, and all of our Nuzlocke videos are there. However, you do get to see them 2 weeks early if you subscribe on Patreon. So you do get them early. You get to talk about it on Discord before anybody else, if you're cool. But normally, you can just wait on YouTube, and we're going to put a whole bunch of stuff on
So
YouTube
what is it?
as
I'm
well.
sorry, wait, you did the weird voice thing.
wait
again.
on, what was that?
I'm not sure
YouTube,
what
sorry.
YouTube-
I'm really tired. It's MewTube. I'm sorry.
YouTube. I mean, it is spelled like YouTube,
But yeah, go subscribe. The link's in the description for all of our lessons on the link tree. It's there. We're going to post the Nuzlocke. We're going to post the animations and shorts. All that stuff is on there. So go check it out.
And Mr. Curse, that's all good and well and good and all, but if they want to get in contact with us, what are some ways for them to do that, would you say?
The best way would be to reach out to our Gengar Meryl.
Meryl.
Mario.
There's a Gengar Meryl? Is that another
Meryl.
fusion?
Gengar Meryl, yeah.
And
Yeah.
what is that? What is that?
WWOP Pokemon at gmail.com.
Close. You put an extra P in there.
Yeah, he did add an extra P. You sure did, buddy.
The P, weirdly enough, stands for Pokemon, so you don't need to do it twice.
WWO Pokemon at gmail.com. There we
Very
go.
So
good.
nice, you did it twice.
Any other places you'd like to talk about, Mr. Curtis?
On Xerneas, you can message us on there on our
We
account
call it
there.
the Flying Pokemon themed social network site. Twitter was what we call it.
Yeah, but the owner renamed it to the Flying Pokemon themed website Xerneas.
And it's awful. No one likes that name. No one uses it.
I made such a good decision in having Mr. Curtis read the socials.
You really did.
Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Don't give him the handle for Xerneas either. Don't don't let him know that.
You could put comment on.
Put comment on Spotify, Gone.
This is my favorite part of any lesson we've ever done, which is crazy.
All right. So you could come reach out to us at our Discord server, the Saffron City Learning server.
Yeah, Mr. Curtis is the most active in it.
You could reach out to us on our Instagram at WWO Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's an underscore there.
And you could also reach out to us or look at our TikTok account.
And you can find the links to all of those in our link tree, which is in our description. So don't worry that Mr. Curtis didn't say them.
Yeah. Very good.
All right. Well, what a way to end a lesson.
What a way to end it.
So until next time, class is dismissed.